So Flight Sim World was a half-hearted devil child from Dovetail Games, who bought the rights to FSX and thought they would make more money by selling FSX through Steam to fanboys who had already owned FSX for years, and who therefore didn't really need FSX Steam. And it worked really, really well. It totally worked. Dovetail sold over 1 million copies of FSX on Steam. But they were like, need more money, and clearly these guys will buy the same game twice just because it's 75% off Steam right now. So let's come up with another half-baked idea to make them buy it a third time, at a higher price. But let's make it worse. So they created Flight School. They paid Orbix to give them bottom quality scenery, made smart-looking planes, two planes, that don't fly like the real thing, and as part of the high-fidelity experience created buggy tutorials that resemble nothing like actual flight training, despite the game's only goal, simulating a flight school experience.
Good. Keep trimming up until the airspeed settles and the nose stays where you want it.
In the end, though, Flight School had very little to offer and only sold a little more than 26,000 copies before it crashed and burned quicker than the Hindenburg. Dovetail Games had finally realized that their objective of bringing in new people to the flight simulator community wouldn't be achieved by building a highly limited and featureless simulator. So they created a highly limited and featureless simulator called Flight Sim World. Here's 7 unoriginal airplanes to fly, Dovetail said. That's certainly better than X-Plane, FSX, or P3D, because there's less variety and less accurate flight models or accurate systems. You want more from your favorite add-on developers? Yeah, they can join in, for a price. It's not like their profit aren't already severely undercut by pirate simmers. They'll definitely want to come to us. Flight Sim World did boast a whole range of brand new missions which were supposed to be very exciting. Well, other than being highly unrealistic and teaching terrible airmanship, like blaming your passengers for not doing your job of ensuring you had the right amount of fuel on board before taking off.
Yeah, all the way up to the metal tabs, right?
The tabs only indicate halfway. Seriously?
The missions were buggy and bland and soon became less fun than trying to fly in formation with terrified newcomers on the multiplayer server, which, by the way, lagged more than a dude playing Counter-Strike in an igloo on the North Pole. Flight Sim World promised to fix many of the performance issues of the past, but it never really did, just like you did with your girlfriend, and because their approach to add-ons was so similar to their train simulators. Really? Train simulators? Well, anyways, their approach to add-ons was so similar to their train simulators that customers got disgusted that they were being asked to pay for stuff, like half-playable content, and add-on developers decided to stick to the other more successful platforms. The end result, of course, was the incredible success of Flight Sim World, at being a complete failure, and Dovetail Games has now announced that it will discontinue the project later next month. In the end, you have to wonder if Dovetail genuinely thought they would succeed in this project, or did they go into it the same way I dove into learning how to play guitar, wanting to be epic without actually putting any effort in. I'd say their disappointment is just like mine when I used to try dating girls, wanting a piece of the action but ultimately failing to offer anything that aroused any form of excitement.